Hello, Scorpio, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. So I'm back. Thank you guys for your patience. I was sick 2 weeks ago, so I took that week off. And then Hurricane Irma decided to pass through, so I got out of Florida because of that. Um, and now here I am. Now I know that there are a lot of people waiting for readings because I did take 2 weeks off, and it was beyond my control. But I am doing both of these readings simultaneously in terms of YouTube and personal readings. So please be patient. If you email me, it's only going to take me longer to get to the readings because it just gives me more to sort through. So I do have everyone here. I am getting through as many readings as possible a day. Okay? So your patience is definitely appreciated. Alright, guys. So this is going to be your love reading. We're going to do general first, and then we will do a singles reading and then a couples reading. So if you guys want to timestamp that, I will be forever grateful. Okay? What is going on for the sign of Scorpio in love? General first. What's going on for the sign of Scorpio in love? Okay. Okay. So the energy of this reading is the Four of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles, you guys are being guarded in a sense. Okay. It could be, towards somebody else, or maybe someone even being guarded towards you. But it's like there's this heavy burden that you're feeling. And it's like all you're trying to do throughout all of this is find a sense of stability. But it's hard because there's secrets coming out. There's people getting caught doing foul shit. And it's causing a lot of problems. Okay, with the Page of Swords in the reverse. And it's saying that, if there's someone that you're talking to, for some of you, it could be a water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So it could be you guys talking to someone, but the cards are saying don't do it. Not a good move. Okay, there's going to be consequences here. And there could be an end here where you end up feeling extremely betrayed and you cut this person off. Okay, so let's just see how this is going to play out. So the first card you guys have for your past is the Tower card. So this is you guys undergoing an immense change in the past when it comes to, the matters of love. With the King of Swords in the reverse, this could be you guys taking on this energy or somebody else. Maybe some of you are talking to air signs, but the King of Swords in the reverse is somebody who's extremely self-seeking. They don't give a shit about you. They don't give a shit about your feelings. They don't care, how your day is going. They're only worried about themselves, their self-gratification, and what's going to work for them. So it's either you guys switching up and being this way towards somebody or someone being that way towards you. Either way, it's just not an energy you want to be around. And this is towards somebody that you haven't finished business with, or that you feel that you haven't finished business with. A chapter that should be closed, but it's not. Or it should have been closed, but it wasn't at this point. Now, the next card you guys have is the Temperance card. So you are trying to find, balance in this situation here. And you have the Three of Wands. So for some of you, that's going to be waiting on someone to come in. Trying to be balanced or waiting for this person. Or it could be you finding balance in turning your back on this person and looking to expand with this person. Or looking to expand without this person, rather. Yep. Eight of Cups. Alright, turning your back on this person. Looking out. Looking for something that's going to be a lot more passionate, fulfilling for you. Okay, and you just choose to stop working on this. You know that all the effort that you put in was just a waste of time. And it's like you're realizing that this is something that, may not work. Alright? We do have the King of Pentacles. So, with this not working, I feel that you guys are finding a newfound sense of stability. Okay? Or it could be an earth sign that comes into your life after you realize that this isn't going to work with somebody from the past. We have the Queen of Pentacles too. So, this is a very stable union here. Okay, there's something that doesn't work, but there is something that comes in that I feel could be a strong connection where you are able to build stability. But, with the Two of Swords behind that, it's kind of like you're stuck between this person in the past or this new person who's coming in, okay? And we do have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, so this could be someone that's helping you get over the loss that you felt from this person, from the person in your past. Now, the first card you guys have for your present moment is the Six of Cups in the reverse, which can mean one of two things. This is you getting with someone that you used to be with and, trying to work things out again. Or this could be you walking away from somebody that you've been with in the past, and not even in a malicious way, just having that mature understanding that this just isn't going to work. Yeah, moving away. We got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Because there's too many conflicts here, and you cut this person out, possibly because of a third-party situation. Okay. Now, the next card you have is the Page of Pentacles. So this could be someone new coming into your life, trying to talk to you, trying to build things with you in a very smart, methodical way. It's like they're not pushing you, you're not pushing them. You guys are just taking your time. And the reason why you're taking your time is you could still have this breakup in your head, this person that you had to leave behind. All right, but you are removing yourself from a toxic situation by moving away from this person from your past. Okay, and this could be a soulmate connection that's coming in. So for some of you, especially if you're single, I definitely see some new love coming in. All right, the next card we have is the Ace of Pentacles, which again goes, hand in hand with the Page of Pentacles, because it's like you guys are building things slowly. All right, and because you're taking your time, because you're being methodical, because you're not jumping into anything too fast, it could lead to something that's going to be very long-lasting. All right, yeah, there's love coming in here with this Knight of Cups. And someone acting on love. So it could be you guys, having something new and a lot of passion here. So possibly with a fire sign. Okay, a new start between you and a fire sign. Someone with fire in their charts, but this is going to be loving, this is going to be passionate, this is going to be very good. Okay, something that you have the ability to manifest if you want it. Going into the future, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So let's just clarify that to see which direction this card wants to go in. Okay, so it's like you have this new person that comes in for you. You know that it can be stable. You know that it can be something long-lasting, but yet you're still sitting here sad about someone that, things didn't work out with. And you're feeling this huge loss because it's like part of you feels like, this person is your soulmate, and you feel like there's a lot of happiness and abundance that came with this person. So you're dissatisfied that you don't have it. But guys, if there's something that's meant for you, they're not going to make you feel like this. All right? So get that notion that this is your soulmate out of your head. Soulmates don't put you through this sort of pain. I mean, granted, in some cases, yes. Because, with soulmates or even with twin flames, because a lot of people, they're like, oh, I want to meet my twin flame. I'm like, I don't think you really understand what that entails. People just think it's going to be kind of like walking through a field or a meadow and, running through flowers and shit. No, it's a very, very painful interaction because you meet and there's a spark and it's like the most intense attraction that you've ever had. But then you have the runner's syndrome or whatever it's called that, somebody kind of just runs from the situation. And the reason why just soulmates and twin flames and all that thing is so painful, because it's like, think about it. When your soul meets its other half, or when it meets somebody that completes it in a very like fifth dimensional strong way, there's a lot of things that come into your life where it's like, now that your soul realizes its other half, it has to just let go of anything that's not serving it. Okay, so it's like you have to get prepared for this person. So people think it's just, a walk in the park, and it's not, guys. Being with a soulmate or being with a twin flame is hard work. All right, so I don't want you guys to think that it's just happy-go-lucky. This is something that, you got to be prepared. Just as good as it can be just as bad. All right, but there's something that you're holding on to here that you do feel it's a soulmate situation, but you have to make sure that it's not just something that's in your head, especially if this person has been paining you for a long time, because that's not love. All right. It's okay if this person has been going through like their own personal things in terms of work, trying to stabilize themselves within their household, shit like that, that's fine. But if this person has hurt you, if this person has cheated on you, if this person has done all that, then don't put yourself in a position where it's like, oh, well, this is my... No, that's not a soulmate. That's not a soulmate. That's the devil. And just realize that the devil is going to come as everything that you've ever wanted. The devil disguises himself. He's never going to come right out and say, I'm the devil. He's going to put himself in a body or in a person that it's everything that you think you want. And that's what fucks you up. Okay? Now, the next one you guys have for your future is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is all about an offer that is being accepted or being given that's not accepted, or an offer that you're giving that's not being accepted. Something that you're trying to manifest, but it's like it's not going through right away. Because somebody here is guarded. But whatever this offer is that's coming through, it's going to lead to a lot of abundance. All right, you're just gonna feel like you have no control over the situation with the Chariot in the reverse. Okay, and we have the Nine of Pentacles, where again you have the Nine of Pentacles and you have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is something that's gonna make you feel abundant, and it's like for a lot of you, I feel like you're gonna be single when this comes into play, or when this person like comes into your life. You're just gonna feel like you have no control over your heart and yourself. Okay, and you're still gonna feel this big burden, and you're gonna be thinking about this person that you're not talking to. Okay, and the cards are saying that this is not a risk that you wanted to take anyways. Okay, and it's like you thought that they were your happiness, but shit came out. Okay, this person is fooling you, so don't let them do that. All right. So let's see what is going on with Scorpio singles. Oh, and I did want to let you guys know too. A lot of people have been complaining about the order that I do the readings in. Okay, and it's only because I start with whichever sign has their birthday that month, and then I just go down the zodiac in that order, starting with that sign. So I'm gonna change it up. The videos I get the most views, that's what I'm gonna start with. Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna engage myself first with the people who engage themselves most with me. But you guys are always really, really on it. Your videos usually get, if not the most views, it's definitely up there. So I'm not worried about you guys. All right. So what's going on with single Scorpios? All right. So the energy of this is the Empress card in the reverse. Okay, so there could be a start that you wanted. It's like it's not coming through, or maybe it's gonna come through, but just not as fast as you expected. Okay, because someone is acting reckless in this, and is saying that this new start that you may want may be really bad judgment on your part. And the cards are saying if this is something that you start, it might be very, very unstable. It may eventually lead to a fallout. Okay, in order for you to just avoid, further conflict with the situation. Now, in the past, the first card that you guys have is a Tower card in the reverse. So that's someone that you guys were dealing with that switched up on you heavy, okay? Something that you felt a huge loss over. Alright? You felt like you were losing a soulmate. And this is so relaxing, guys. It's like thundering outside, but I love the rain. Okay, so I do feel like you guys are just clearing out any negative bullshit. So there's this loss that you feel, okay? You have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse where you feel like you're losing a soulmate. Alright? And it puts you in a place where you're kind of in limbo. Okay? So it's like you don't know how to move forward. You don't know how to proceed with the situation. You feel stuck. And there's a decision that you have to come to, but I feel like it's a hard decision to come to since you're kind of sitting there in stagnation with that hanged man. Hey, Eli, what's up, bud? Go upstairs, baby, and I'll help you when I'm done, okay? What would this say? It says, draw a picture using only straight lines. Don't cry. This is not something we're crying about. This is the easiest your life is ever going to be. Go upstairs. I love you. Okay. So you have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, which is there's a decision that you have to make, and it's hard, but it's like you're extremely guarded in this. Okay? We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, so this is an ex coming back. And this is saying that you have to make a situation that it's tough for you to make. Okay? And you're still super heartbroken over this person. But you realize that this is a situation you just have to move away from. Okay? Scorpios have been dealing with exes for a while, guys. Let it go. Let it go, let it go. I know everything seems to hurt in the beginning, but we get over shit. Honestly, the person that you're stressing right now, in a year or two, if you just let it go, is something that you can laugh about, okay? Like, damn, I was so stuck on this piece of crap person. Alright, so just let it go. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So there's someone that you're dealing with that, hold on, here we go. That it's like they were charming, but very, very unreliable. And by you moving away from this person, you're doing this to avoid conflict at all costs. And it's like you're moving forward even though it's hard, and you're extremely upset and guarded over this. Okay, but with the Justice card coming out, this is what had to happen. things like this is what had to happen in order for you to find balance. You had to move away from this person. In your present moment, we have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is all about, finding balance in a situation, or feeling more balance within yourself. Judgment card. So by letting this person go, it's good judgment on your part, and it's going to make you feel more balanced, and you're going to be able to stabilize yourself. Okay? And there's something that you're going to feel passionate about that's going to come in for you with this Two of Wands here. Okay? King of Wands. You could be having a fire sign who's going to be significant for you guys, but someone who's very, very passionate. Okay? Something that's going to make you feel balanced, where there's going to be a lot of love. Alright? So I see you guys letting go of something, but someone new kind of coming in. A new start here with the Ace of Pentacles. And whatever this is going to lift a heavy burden off your shoulders. The Star card. Alright, so wish fulfillment, something that you've really been hoping for. And, there's also healing that comes with this card. The Strength card, because this is going to be at a time that you feel debilitated by your past. But what's coming in is going to be so strong for you, and it's going to turn that around for you. Okay? Something, again, that you are able to manifest. Now, going into the future, we have the King of Swords, which is somebody who's kind of, emotionally detached in a sense, someone who cuts out what's unnecessary. And then we have the Three of Swords, which is about heartbreak. So let's see where this leads. And the Eight of Wands, okay? So there's going to be someone that you cut off, or they cut you off. And I don't think it's the same person that's coming in with all this love, because it's just too much of a drastic change. So it's like they're going to be cold towards you, or you're going to be cold towards them, and you're going to cut this person off, or they're going to cut you off, or you're going to be very upset about it. Just let it go, guys. All right? Don't give people power. Don't give them fuel to keep hurting you if they already hurt you. Listen to actions, not words. Too many words being spoken. Okay? There's an ending. And a new chapter starting here. But it's like you're going to feel stuck. You're going to be stuck in your own head and your own mind when it comes to this. And you have the Fool card in the reverse. So, with this, it's like you have something good coming in, but then you're going to be so engulfed in this person that you had to cut off, and you knew that you had to cut them off. You knew that things weren't going to work out the way that you wanted them to. Eli, sweetheart, you gotta go upstairs, bud. He is so distracting. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, so my patience is a little low today. Alright, so I'm trying to be as high vibes as I can. So yeah, it's showing the fact that you're even thinking about this person. It's like, what are you doing? Why? Why are you still thinking about this person? And it's like part of you still wants to build with them, but you know that nothing's going to come from it. You know that it's only going to bring you worry. Okay? So if you start talking to this person, it's going to be like 5 minutes of happiness and satisfaction. And then days of crying and weeks of pain. Is it worth it? It's not worth it. Next card you have is the Six of Cups. Still stuck on the past. Alright? Still stuck on the past. And you know that it's not going to work for you, but you're still thinking about it. Alright? The Wheel of Fortune. So you're going to feel like this is a really bad thing. It's going to be something that you're worried about, but it's a beautiful thing. It's showing that there is victory in letting go, because this is a waste of time, and the person that you have your heart so set on, with the King of Cups in the reverse, they're being a hoe. They're having their fun. They're doing their own thing. Okay? So it's saying, walk away. Okay? And something passionate is going to come in, possibly with the fire sign. Okay? And you might be frustrated when this happens, but this is going to be something that really stabilizes you, and bam, we have the Lovers card showing up. We have you guys coming out as the Queen of Cups, where there's healing. Okay? So you guys do have something new coming in. I just really hope that you guard yourself and you don't let this past rip any more happiness out of your life. Okay? Believe people when they show you who they are. Alright, guys. So, let's see what is going on with my lovely Scorpio couples. What is going on with Scorpio couples in the month of September? past, present, future. What's happening with Scorpio couples? Okay, this popped out. So there may be some manipulation happening with the Magician in reverse. Alright, couples, let's see what's going on. Alright guys, the energy of this is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this is your energy. This is your water energy. It could be you guys stepping out of this relationship, okay? Or you feeling extremely emotionally unstable. And I know that, especially with every shadow that signs deal with, Scorpio, you know, emotional instability is probably your biggest shadow, okay? I feel like you guys have a very hard time sorting through your feelings sometimes, okay? And I totally get that. But it's just you got to take control of things. So you have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And you have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So it's like somebody here is being emotionally unstable or promiscuous. But it's like you're getting out of your head about things. And you stop worrying about this injustice. And it's like something happens that helps you get over this injustice where you feel happy. But we do have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay. And the Ace of Swords in the reverse where this is starting problems. But you still feel really good. So for a majority of people watching this, oh, we even have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So some of you guys may be fucking with one of your exes. Okay, and it's going to be something unconventional. And the reason why I say it may be you guys is because it shows that you're happy and gratified throughout all of this. And someone who's getting cheated on doesn't feel happy and gratified. Okay, so for a select few, it's going to be you guys, you know, stepping out of this relationship. Okay. So the first card we have for the past is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, where you feel like there's an imbalance between you and your partner. You feel like there's not an even give and take. And with the King of Wands in the reverse, some of you could have been dealing with a fire sign or just somebody who is very charming yet very promiscuous and, you know, into affairs. And the secret came out. Okay. And it caused a lot of unhappiness with this Ten of Cups in the reverse. And either you or this other person, upon finding out about this betrayal, just was really, really salty, became extremely kind of like hardened within your emotions. Somebody who just didn't give a fuck anymore, someone who just kind of takes a step back on an emotional level because they lose faith in the situation. Okay, but you're still having, you know, or you had a hard time moving away from this person. Okay, but slowly you did with the Hangman in the reverse. And when you did, things happened quickly. Or it could have been you guys dealing with the Cancer too, with the Chariot. And there's a huge change that happens within you. Alright, we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So there's movement forward in a very fast way. And that's something that you decide to do. And you decide to, you know, put your foot on the pedal hard and just move away from the situation. But you're very unhappy with it. Okay? But you're guarded. Alright, you're guarded. It's like you're kind of at a standstill. And it could be you or your partner just holding out the secrets right now with that Seven of Swords in your present moment. Eight of Swords in the reverse, and you're starting to see shit for what it is, whether it's you holding secrets or it's them holding secrets. And this is something that makes you overly emotional because you see things for what they are. But this is things moving in a good way because now you're opening your eyes to what things truly were, okay? And you're able to, you know, move forward accordingly to the information that you're finding out, even if it's painful information, okay? We do have the Two of Swords where it's like you're stuck on what decision to make. But with the Sun card behind that, it's like everything is out. Everything's in the open. The next card you guys have for your present moment is the Page of Swords, which is somebody who's very, very direct with their communication, whether it's something comfortable or uncomfortable to say. And with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, this could be a fire sign that some of you are dealing with, or maybe some of you are taking her energy. But someone who's kind of a diva in a sense, who's really, really upset and kind of like throwing a tantrum, that sort of thing. But there is the sense of happiness here. So it's like you guys are going to have direct communication with someone. But again, I feel that it is the Scorpio in this case that is coming out of the relationship. Not saying that the other person did it too, but I really heavily feel like a lot of Scorpios may be just stepping outside of the relationship because there's happiness here, but there's someone who's very sad at the same time. And this is just going to cause a huge imbalance. Four of Swords. So it's like you're at a standstill. You're trying to figure out how to move forward, okay? With this lack of balance, and there's a lot of conflict here. You don't feel good about things, how they have transpired, but you still be patient in the situation, okay? Now in the future, the first card here is the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is all about needing to find balance, or trying to choose or juggle between two things, two people, two thoughts, two ideas. And with the High Priestess in the reverse, you're not listening to your intuition. And it's like you're standing your ground with whatever decision it is that you make. And you're being very, very guarded against your partner. Okay? But you do see shit for what it is with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. And then when you have the Fool card, so there is this new start that comes in the future. So it could be, you and your partner trying to hash it out and starting again together. Okay? But there's a new start that's coming in that might cause a lot of conflict here. But it's like you slowly get out of your shell and you move forward because, again, it could be a fire sign that a lot of you are dealing with. This could be indicative of an Aries, but with the Emperor in the reverse, it's someone who's being fake, or it's somebody who's kind of wearing their heart on their sleeve and not thinking logically when it comes to love, just thinking about how they feel. And there's something that you may be waiting on, or maybe that someone else is waiting on from you, and it's not coming in. All right, and we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. So it doesn't come in because there's an offer accepted elsewhere, okay, where you slowly move forward. But it's like right now, you guys are dealing with a lot of instability, someone stepping out of the relationship. But there is a new start that comes. One that you're not going to take right away, but it is being offered to you. Let me get one more card here. The Two of Swords. See, so there's something that's not coming in for you guys, but then there's also something being offered to you guys. And now you're in the standstill where it's like you have to make this decision now. And you have to choose how you want to move forward. And it's not going to be an easy decision for you to make. So it's like, do I move on from this person in the past who has left me emotional, who has been unstable towards me, who has made me lose hope in this? Or do I move forward? Okay? So for everyone's going to be different. But it's like you're going to have strength through this manipulation. And if you stand your ground with deciding to not be with them, I do see good things coming in with the Wheel of Fortune, where you stop worrying about this injustice and this burden that you had. Okay? All right, guys. So I hope that, this definitely does help some of you to find clarity with what's going on. If any of you would like a personal reading, I am playing catch up right now. So it's going to be a few extra days, more than the 3 to 4 day wait. And I will leave everything in the description, okay? Prices, my email, all of that is in all the descriptions of any tarot video that I post, okay? Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Mwah.